Welcome back to Snipe City Cards, everyone. We're going to have part 2 of our 2016-17 Series 2 Gravity Box break in the next couple of days. If you didn't see part 1, that's the previous video on the channel. But for now, we're going to do a mock draft for the Seattle Kraken expansion draft. The NHL, the other 30 NHL teams, Vegas excluded, gave their protected list. So we're going to do this on the assumption that there's no trades or anything like that or deals to be made, just given with what we have right now. So we ended up with 17 forwards, 9 defense, and 4 goaltenders. And our cap hit sits right now at about $74 million, with about $7.5 million free, although we do have a few restricted free agents that we would need to sign. So there'd probably be just a couple of $1 million in cap space available. But let's get at it. So we got Ryan Johansson, $8 million a year. It's a big take on him, but he's a good player, and I think there'll be some recovery there. Vladimir Tarasenko wants out of St. Louis. I say you take him for free. Jordan Eberle's played very well. Max Domi is a bit of a wild card, but 1 year at 5.3, you take that gamble. Yanni Gourde is no gamble at all. At $5.1 million, he's playing great. Alex Kerfoot is a very serviceable second, third line center and winger. JT Compher, kind of the same thing, more of a third line guy. And then we've got the other guys to round it out. Dylan Gambrell, Christian Fischer, Mason Appleton. And then some of the younger guys, Nathan Bastian, Julian Gauthier, Steven Lorentz, Carl Grundstrom, Joel Esperance, Vitaly Abramov, and Lind Cole. The forward group ended up coming out pretty nicely. The defense, I think, is a little light. We've got Mark Giordano with 1 year at 6.75, Radko Gudas, Troy Stetcher, Robert Hagg, Hayden Fleury, Connor Clifton, William Lagesson, William Borgen, and Nikita Zadorov. So a little light on the defense on this team, and Zadorov will need to be re-signed. But you got to keep that money for these goalies. And honestly, if I'm Seattle, I take Carey Price. I don't care the injury issues, the salary, the fact that buying him out if he does not perform or he ends up getting injured doesn't really save you too much. The buyout saves you between 1 and 1.5 for the first 5 years, and then his $600K for another 5 years after that. So his contract is basically buyout proof, but he played outstanding in the playoffs, and you got to go Carey Price. And then you got some insurance there. You've got Kaapo Kähkönen, Casey DeSmith, and Vitek Vanacek. Vanacek and Kähkönen played pretty well when they needed to during the season, acted like a starting goaltender due to injuries, and it worked out well for them. Going forward, too, cap opens up. After the first year, you end up freeing up almost $35 million in cap space there, and then going forward after that's not too bad. Your main handicap on your salary cap would be Carey Price at $10.5 million, and that's basically it. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys would do differently. And obviously, there's going to be trades. There's going to be deals to be had with teams. But this is a mock if there wouldn't be. So thanks for watching, guys.